the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all right.
Chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in.
Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
These are 24. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, this defense for the Texans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy. And
coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 6. Get up.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey.
ETN on the toss right. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
2nd and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, Silver.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Rip, 23. This is
Here's Lawrence to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
They're on 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Already.
On the ground.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. times have I felt deceived. Nothing in my life is free, is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me far from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be.
Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Already, we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. He doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately. Ooh, got the hearts racing a little earlier than they wanted. My heart's racing up here, but fortune on their side this time, partner, as they do get the ball back and are going to have their opening possession after all.
Yeah, it definitely spooks you a little bit, and you got to now make sure as an offense you settle things down. Maybe a good reminder, too, in the huddle. Hey, boys, let's make sure we take care of this football.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, Stroud. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Completed over the middle. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, off to the 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He lofts one deep, center of the field. So this one on the defense. Now hang on a minute. I'm upset for this quarterback. They just declined that call, Brock.
Boy, if I was the quarterback who threw the incompletion and my coach declined it, I'd be right over there asking for an explanation or maybe his resignation.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up third down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Red on red. Done. This is hot.
Lawrence to throw it. It's on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
11, Agate.
Etienne on third down. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
On red. Here we go.
They're going to try with Etienne. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They go play action with Stroud. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long.
18. What's up? 11. White Tony. 19 Texas.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is complete to Schultz. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out in sets. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Sing Frank. Hey, Ryan. Hey, tomato. Cut. Great job. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. That's right. He's off to the races. Now he's past the 25. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Hey. Rocco switch.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame. From the gun, ETN gets it. And is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Hey, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. In the hands of his running back, ETN. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46, 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Completed to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
4th down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Hey, let's go.
Now toss it to ETN. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
2J. Out.
He's drawn off the play fake. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Going right side, Mixon with it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
All right. 18. What's up? Hey,
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Formation for the Texans.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, go. Here we go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Lawrence with it on first. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Come on.
Design quarterback run here. ETN's got the first down and more. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Hey, easy.
A toss play to Tootin. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Red on red. 30 left. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Got his man. Thomas has it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Got it. Ready?
1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty.
All right, let's go. Turn.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Almost caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, 11. Here we go.
ETN. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard away on 3rd and goal. Here's the jumbo package.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence here running a sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. With the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Going trips left here as they get sent. 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one's forward for 82 yards. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Go, let's go. Hey, tomato. Done.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So 1st down from the 41.
Great job. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
11.
At the 43-yard
Run on first down. Lawrence can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Ginger. Done.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Ready.
So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger.
Design run for Lawrence. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Take right open. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
First down throw by Stroud. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So that brings up 2nd down.
All right. Swap.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Red on red. 11. Son.
Back to throw it. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
They'll start the second half with ETN. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. To really create some indecision now defensively.
Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
move the chains. Gotta move them chains. More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
They'll try it left with ETN. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, Tinter. Zach.
Lawrence throwing here. Gets this one to Myers. And the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
11.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, easy.
Now a give. It's ETN headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 48-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey. Take right open.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Rip, 23. Focus, huh? Take right open.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
For the Jaguars.
And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, third down. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute, convert on these third downs.
Starts his return from the 23. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Lisa 20. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence in the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. Brought in, deep down the sideline. And he'll go out after a huge run, nearly down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength that he just showed off.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On second down, it's ETN. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Soka, say hi.
Lawrence to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete. Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to Kenny.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Texans to the line. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mixon gets it again on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. This is Warrior in downfield by Schultz. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead as Todd runs out here in the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Fred on red.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Etienne again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Hey, easy. Route.
1st down, and they go right back to him. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, Lion. 13, Luke.
Lawrence working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. There's a screen for Tootin. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So it's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10
Hey,
at the 34-yard line.
Luke on red. So goes up. 11. It's hot.
Now give this up the middle to Etienne. Dropped by the 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go.
They go right back to Etienne. We'll find after a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Decent 24. Son, go.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
11, again. Easy, read
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, easy, route. Silver.
Lawrence looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if they're...
He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare. That's big time.
1st and 10, on the Mixon. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the ground again with Mixon. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. We've got to keep moving quick here. 3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it is. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
They've got a man in motion.
Why, Tony?
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's taken down with a short gain to the 25. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in close to the 8. He will have the Texans first down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
First down. At the 4-yard line.
Here we go, let's...
Mixon will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Mixon again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Offense to the line fast.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 4.
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So the Texans come away with their own win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL.